Guys, here we go. This is a serious game with Uncharted Waters for the Super Nintendo. This is part 6. As we had left off before, we're still in the Far East, so we're in Zaytan. Zaytan. What's our sale look like? I think we had completely stocked everything. We've got 31 days, plus we have double food, so we'll be able to pull off and restock as needed. The whole point here is to get back to Lisbon. I am almost completely sure that the king is looking for me now to offer me some kind of a quest that the game uses in order to advance the story, which at this time is just to give you another rank. That's all you get. It's just that there's no difference between the ranks. So from here, we're just going to go all the way back around the cape and then back up. Probably have to stop at some point in order to refuel with water. Maybe pick up a little food, but we're going to get there. This will be a nice patient ride back. We might see some guys we're going to take out along the way. We might not. So from this point, info land, what does it look like? What's the land look like? There we go. Okay, let's continue ahead down. We're going south. I'll ride with the current if I can, if I have to. I'm deliberately not making this like a speed run per se, guys. I'd like you to see a little bit of the game. There are games that you can play that you never come out here. You just use like a saber or a sword, something you can pick up locally in Seville. You could get a reasonable icon for using with your cannons for targeting. It's not you can play the game without ever having to come out here. But it's fun. It's fun to see that the game put the entire world geography accurately into the game. The developers put this in here, and they did a good job. It's really fun. I expect that at this time we may see a couple of traders here and there. I don't think it's going to be anything superfluous. Really, we're having a difficulty with the wind and the current, right? Look at this. Whew. Guys are going at it. I'm going to go order, distribute. I'm going to see what the money situation looks like as far as what's in their hand. Oh gosh, I don't even have any money on my hand. Alright, so, I know that the loyalties are high enough to where I don't have to worry about that, but I generally like to go ahead and give them some money here and there whenever we can get a distribution going. From this point, I'm going to ride the current and the wind, at whichever is most optimal, to go southwest. Generally going to work our way down, eastern coast of Africa. I just don't want to bump into anything that's protruding. Don't have to stop in any of the capes, which is nice. There we go. I don't know why I turned the ship the wrong direction. Let's take a look at the land. Info, land. What do you got? What is that? Huh. Let's cut straight south. I don't mind doing that. I think that may be an outcropping of Indonesia. But just to be sure, I don't want to accidentally go into what could be the Gulf of Aden. Yeah. Keep working our way south here. Speculum is actually very handy. Really is. Whoa! Port sighted. Huh. Let's take a look at that. Spotted a port. Java. Gotcha. Alright, let's continue here. Yep. Not super concerned here. I know that if we continue west, we're going to bump right into Africa. But if I get the opportunity for any south moves, I'm going to take them. Yep. Alright, still moving. 11 days, but we'll hit the coast in 11 days. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You definitely can't work against that northern wind and current. Just 5 apiece, those are too strong. But I have to wait till I hit the coastline before I head south, and that's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Still moving. Alright, come on. Going. We are going to have to stop in one of these ports, though, to get water. So, whichever one looks to be agreeable, let's go ahead and hook up with that. Yep. Alright, making the move. Whoop, there we go. Straight down. Should be coming up on... I don't know, Mombasa? Three days? I'll stop and look for a spring if I have to. Let's keep to the coast. Gotta have a port in here somewhere. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna have to start looking for a spring. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Debark, go ashore, boom, yes. Let's see, search for water. Cool. Alright, restock that water all up. Bam. And now let's continue. Alright, we're moving. I don't want to move too far off the current. The wind is trying to push us way south. That's Cape Town right there. Good job. What do we got here? Somebody off the starboard bow here. Turkish trade ships. Well, let's go get them. Let's go get them. Can't fight them at night, but I can stay right on them. Come on. Just give me that one move. Got him. Yeah, I kind of am a pirate. I gotta be honest with you. We're gonna do a wait. What do we got here, manpower-wise? 40 and 25? Let's do this. $15. Let's get some cannon onto their decks. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and fire. He's running. No, we gotta make sure to chase him down. 92. Turn to fire. What do we got? What can I hit the sink here? He's trying to run. Gotta get him. What's the target? Sink him. Get him out of the way. Let's fire on that main ship. I don't want him to escape. No retreat. You cannot retreat. Let's go ahead and fire from here. Okay, with that ship down, now my other ship can finally move up. Alright, we gotta stop him before he gets away. $32. $16. Well, I can sink that one. That leaves him one ship. Alright, he retreats. Sure they will. Alright, let's look at the food ship. Grab it all. Okay, let's look at the water ship. What else you got? There's a lot of space on this ship. And you got pimento. Sailing around the Cape with 21 crates of pimento. What is with these guys? Instant re-attack. Come get him? Yep. There's no point. You can't retreat. I'm just going to attack you again. Can't get away. Okay. He wasn't carrying much. Let's check this ship. What do you got? Food? Water? Here we go. What do the repairs look like? What do the necessary repairs look like on these ships? Let's find out. Fix. Yeah, there's a little bit of damage here and there. Alright. Put that lumber to use. There we go. Maximum sail power now. I think if you invest a little bit of money in Zeton, then they'll sell silver there. That's what I think's happening. We're coming up now on the west coast of Africa. What's the land look like? Yep. Whoa! Somebody was out here. Let's check them. Oh, that's just a Portuguese merchant. Alright, we're good with him. Pearl is best sold in Valencia. Mementos. Alright, well, thanks for the tip. San George should be just there. We won't go straight up into it. I've got plenty of food and water to make it. Of the two games, which ones do you guys like better? Do you like Uncharted Waters or Uncharted Waters New Horizons better? They're different. They're similar, but they play differently. I know that in New Horizons you can battle, you can duel, like captain to captain, and that's pretty cool. Can't do that here. Is that my same guy? Nope, missed him. Spanish warships. So here's a tip. Whenever it's a pirate, it's going to say, those are Portuguese warships. Until they finally say, those are pirates, they are. There will never be Spanish pirates, let's put it that way. Guatemala, Alexandria, Hamburg. Hamburg is where Diaz is. Guaranteed. Seville, Venice. I looked it up. Apparently Diaz has a battle skill of 28 and a sailing skill of 28. So he's not going to join you unless your skills are equivalent to or greater than both of those. But by the time that happens, like, you're ready to win the game. You know? What's our gold? 26.59. Distribute. That's all I can give you, buddy. I don't have any more gold on me right now. You want to pit stop at Valencia and dump some of this cargo? Pearl and pimento for a great price? I mean, we're close. We're real close. And the whole point of this is to sail the seas and look for guys to destroy. So, yeah, we'll take a little peek. We'll take a peek in Valencia. What's the food and water look like? Yeah, plenty good. 27 days worth of food. Alright, here we are. The mouth of the Mediterranean. He said Valencia is the best price, and we're gonna go find out why. How good is that gonna be? How good is that price gonna be? It's just right up here. I'm just checking nearby screens. Taking a peek to see where any ships might be hiding. But nothing. Alright, get some sailing experience up. Good, good. Alright, here we are in Valencia. I'm also interested to see what are these good skilled men in Valencia. There's no sailors here. Alright. Sell. First things first, pimento. Let's get rid of that. Wow, 127? Sure. Okay, what else? Pearl? 250? That's not a good price. We bought it for 121. You know? Oh well, this is what it is. I'm out of here. Going back to Lisbon. They said it was the best price, and I went with it. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Probably got a few extra gold out of it. And selling it in Lisbon, where the market's a little lower. That's fun, though, the game will tell you. They'll tell you where the best price is. Makes it pretty handy. Now here is the trick. If I see another ship and I want to fight with them, I have to instantly dump about 10,000 gold off into their hands so that I have room in my coin purse for the gold that I'm going to take off the captain when we sink them. So at that point, I kind of don't want to run into anybody. But that being said, you always want to run into somebody. I'd rather have the problem of too much gold coming in than not enough. Who's up there? Probably a Spanish merchant, if I were to guess. Yep. Giacobo or something like that. Oh, Luigi. Okay. And then 1, 2. Heading up. Here's a question. What is a reasonable stream length here? You guys good with these 1-hour streams? Are they too long? Should they be shorter? Should they be longer? Not necessarily. It's just when you're trying to put together a trip on these ships to go out and come back, generally an hour is a good amount of time for you to equip your ships, sail out, come back, fix up, restock with sugar, etc., and then save the game. It's about 1-hour chunks. Alright, debark, port call, bam. Now we're back home. Home port. Home port. Where to? Well, first things first. Let's savings, deposit, all of it. Notice how I'm not talking to the king. I don't want the king to say, oh, I need 10 crates of pearl. And then he's like, the ones that you have on your ship are almost there, but I need more. Yeah, we're not going to do that. 211 on the pearl, which is kind of bogus. Porcelain, 800, sure. We got that porcelain for 20 a crate, so that's a nice buy. That was a nice buy. Okay, savings, deposit, all of it. Let's do that last sell-off. We'll restock the ships. It's gonna be the last bit that's here. $3.92. Food should be $10 per barrel now. Yep, that's the cheapest it ever gets. So restock this one, bam. Restock this one, bam. Water. Right here. 236 is good. Let's go see what the king wants. Looking for grain. 404. Sure, I can do that. I know where the grain is. Secret call. Gift. Whoa, gold bracelet. Gosh. She better love that gold bracelet. Stole that off of a pirate king. Pirate captain gold bracelet. You could probably sell the gold bracelet for like 10. I mean, whatever. Alright. Let's see. Find mates? No. Crew? Recruit? Let's go ahead and restock. Load up all the manpower here. Alright, fully stocked. Tip? Good enough. Now before I give away, I wanted to give away the silver rosary. To be fair, I thought it would let me pick which one I was going to give away, but apparently not. So let's sell these off. And geez, 400. Yeah, maybe the gold bracelet wasn't such a good deal. We're good here. We've got way better items than all that stuff. Now we move over to here. And we buy. Let's see. Sugar. Full ship. I think I need to go get a few extra dollars here in order to fill that second ship. Savings, withdraw. Maybe like 20k. Alright. And then we're gonna buy. It will be here. It will be sugar again. I'll pay the 14, I don't care. Alright. Here we go. Sail. 31 days? 30 days. I see. We've got a little lumber on that ship. That very first ship, the water ship, also has lumber on it. So that brings your effective sailing date down based on the water. I like to carry extra food at $10 per barrel, because it's just cheaper that way. So if I can fill my ship for 8,000, at 20 per barrel, it's going to cost me 16,000 to fill that ship. It's really not that bad of a price difference, but it just feels like a win, you know, when you're able to get it for half price. At this point, people should be coming after me. I should have guys on my tail trying to take me out. I believe the grain is up here in Bordeaux. It's just a quick skip away. If it's not, I'll go up to London to get it. Alright. Port call. Sometimes after you port call, you see a ship pop into the screen and you're all, oh man, I wonder who they were. Who was that? Were they following me? It's kind of funny. Get out of the way. People standing around. Alright, sell. Sugar. 800. Buy. What do you want? 404 crates? That he did. Grain? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 404. Look at the porcelain at 51. Huh. 53. I'll go ahead and fill up on porcelain too. Buy. For this one. Porcelain at 53, sure. 760. Just sell the rest of the sugar. Might as well put that extra 40 crates of sugar here. As porcelain. And we're out. Restock. Water. You can fill the water ship here. You can fill the food ship. You can fill the food ship. There you go. That'll even it up a little bit more. 34 days. Alright, heading back to Lisbon to talk to the king, get a new title. What are we now? A squire? The next one's gonna be knight. And after that we'll be baron. Oh, then I think it's viscount, count, maybe, and then duke. There's not too many ranks. Realistically, you don't even have to leave the Mediterranean Sea anymore. I mean, got the best sword, got the best icon. No reason to go around Africa again. What's your favorite configuration of Heavy Galleon? Do you guys also do 100 crew, 100 guns, or do you do 100 guns, 160 crew, like the Galleons? I think the Galleons were like 70 hull points, was that? And 160 crew? Something like that. Okay, we're back. Let's go give the king what he wants. New title. Savings. Deposit. Put all the money in there. And we will sell. Not that big of a money grab, really. We're not selling that porcelain for very much more than we bought it for. Making like 20 or 30 per crate. Can I get him down to 13? Yep, okay. Sell the rest of that porcelain for 70. Alright, put the rest on this ship. For 13? It's 606. Do I have enough to sell the rest? Nope. It's so annoying. The overflow should go right into your account, while you're in your home port with the bank at least. Dump a little bit of money there. Alright, sell. The rest of that porcelain off the boats, please. 94. Remember when we first started the game, the ship that we started with had like pepper on it? Where the heck did that kid go that he actually got pepper on that ship? They don't sell pepper around here, you know? It's just weird. It's just weird. Fernando and Benedetto. My mates are better than both of them now. I mean, you guys can get them, but it's useless to be carrying extra mates that don't matter. Alright, we're gonna sail. I'll sail over toward Turkey, see if I can find anybody to privateer on. Beat to quarters. Alright, making our move here. Keep an eye out. Everybody keep a sharp eye. We're looking for other fleets. That's our primary objective right now. There we go. Things are getting busier. What do we got? Oh, that's a trader. He's probably going to tell me that sugar is best sold in Valencia. Watch, let's go talk to him. Negotiate. Sugar's best sold in Bordeaux. Okay. Let's distribute. How much you got? 41? Go ahead and give each guy 1,000. Just keep them paid. You can see their new loyalty flash really fast. So we're at 96, you'll see it go to 100. There it is, 100. I could go to Bordeaux to drop the sugar, but I'm not looking for money right now. The sugar is just a backup. It's like a store of capital. What I should do is sail all the way down and pick up that gold at 520. 520 a crate. I don't know if I'm gonna find anybody here in the Mediterranean that I can take on. What if it's a totally empty Dead Sea in here? Info mates yourself. Everything's looking pretty good. Fame is 9273. Sailing experience is nice. The only thing we need is our battle experience to go up a little bit. Look at that battle experience. Level 1, he's on the snake? Holy smokes. You know what, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that around. Here. Let's go ahead. Before I do that, I'm going to go, info, mates. Help me remember this, guys. Jose is on the snake. Miguel is on the Hydra. And Marco is on the Wyvern. Jose, Miguel, and Jose is on the snake, Miguel is on the Hydra, and Marco is on the Wyvern. Debark, port call. Here we go. I'm going to change this around so it's easier. Remodel. Rename. Snake. Yes, rename the ship to Jose. Watch, this is going to make it easier for me. Remodel. Rename. Let's see. Miguel was on the Hydra? Is that it? Hope I'm not messing this one up. Alright, remodel, rename, and then the Wyvern, that was Marco, right? Okay. And then remodel, rename. I know I'm on the dragon, so that means that the Drake should be renamed to Roberto. Oops. Okay, Robert's good enough. Cool. That's gonna help match it up a little bit, because you get confused. You're like, well, which ship is this? I need to know. Jose's only got a battle skill of 1. And I need to know that because that will affect how much damage he's going to do. Let's sail. You never have a problem identifying which ship you're on in a battle because the flagship has got a different icon than the rest of the ships. That's fine. The other 4, it's confusing me. And here's the trick of it. I can just switch the guys around if I messed up the names. Look, inspect. What we got? Who is this? Oh, that's Luigi again. Okay. So if I go info, mates, mate. So Jose is on the Jose. Good. Miguel, on the Miguel. Yes. Marco, On the Marco. Yep. Okay, good. That makes it a lot easier for me. Now when I'm trying to figure out whether or not a certain ship can pull up and fire and do like 28 damage in one shot and sink a ship, if it says Jose, I know it can't. So that's going to help me target a little bit better to understand how much damage each ship needs to do. That said, could I get a little battle here going so that I could actually test this out? I got a feeling there's not going to be in the Mediterranean. There's not going to be anybody here. This is going to be empty. And I don't know why. Why is this so empty? But where do we go then? Where do we go if we want to take these guys out? Let's do this. Debark, port call, yes. Go to Valencia and we'll figure this out. Oh, there's a ship. Did you see that? That was crazy. Let's see what the inn says. Come on. Nothing happening. Still nothing. Oh, the king is looking for you. Again? Already? Alright, I can do that. So what that means is I sank ships and I found ports, so I extended my fame beyond the threshold of the next rank. So now the king has to quickly just give me another mission so he can give me another rank. Which I'm fine with. Let's go back to Portugal. This is why you don't go too far sometimes. You're basically earning double rank with that fame. The battles are going to take you way up, especially if you're taking out pirates and opposing fleets, like, in my case, Turkish warships. Privateers are going to make a big difference. Nope, nobody here. Wherever they were, they also pulled into Valencia. I'm okay with that. Should we do a Bordeaux run on our way back? No, again, we got money. We got money in the bank. There's no reason to really try to push that envelope. If you get really money hungry, you can make multiple trips. You can end up with like $1 million in the bank, and at the end of the game, you didn't use it. You had all this money and you didn't do anything with it. You're gonna marry the princess. You're basically gonna be like royalty. You're a duke. You're in line for the throne at that point. Does it matter whether you had 6K or $1 million in the bank? It doesn't. Let's just go talk to the king. Here's one fun guarantee. He's not going to ask for sugar. He won't ask for anything. You can just go next door and buy. But we'll see what he says. The one thing I do not want him to ask me to do is deliver a letter to the Sultan of Turkey. They won't even let me in Istanbul right now. We are not friends with that port anymore. I like it when he says go hunt down some pirate and you have to try and find him. That's my favorite. Alright, what do you got, King? Ali from Turkey is wreaking havoc in the area. You know I will. Savings. What do we got here? 37? Put 17 in. Now let's restock. What's it going to cost me? Bill here. 269 is the water number. And I'm also going to put another 36 onto here. Because that is apparently the amount of lumber I've got on there. Now, the next step is to go to the inn and they will tell me where Ali is. Nope, not interested in those guys. Tip. Blacktooth pirate ships are pursued in Portugal, okay. He's after Juan from Portugal. Okay. Mohammed's heading toward Istanbul. North 15, West 35. Man, he gave me the coordinates. North 15, West 35. Let's do it. Now that I've got all the information, sometimes I would get a pen and paper and I'd write down, this guy's going to this port, this guy's going to this port. But we'll get him. 42 days. Let's do this. North 15, West 35. Prowling around. That's probably the coordinates for the port I'm at, honestly. Let's go find him. First things first, info, look survey, North 50, West 10. We need North 15, West 5, right? Okay. He's up by Bordeaux. Double check it just to make sure. No, he's down by Valencia. He's over by the Strait of Gibraltar. I could tell that. Well, they said he was chasing Juan, so could be part of it. That's just where I came from. Whoa, what do we got here? Puerto Rico. North 15, West 5. Take a little tip over to Seville. We'll take a peek at coast of Spain. Nothing happening there. Now, he has to come through here. So, at this point, he's got to pass me at some point. Okay. This is where they said he was. Oh, 40. I mean, they're giving me coordinates that are all the way up into the mainland in there. They're basically saying, oh yeah, he's in Paris. That's what they're saying. Maybe not Paris. Barcelona? Barcelona. All I know is he was right around here. Let's go back to Seville, and we'll get more information about where Ollie is at. He's got to be close. This is a suspicious looking port. South 15, West 5. Huh. Yeah, but tell me where Juan is at. I was just there. I didn't see him. South 15, West 5. I'm telling you, we were just there. Alright, restock. Food. 10 per barrel is a good price. Max this out. Easy peasy. Load the water. Onto the water ship. That should give us 30 days. 32 days, okay. We're just getting in our sailing experience looking for this guy. South 15, West 5. You can't go south from Algiers. There's no way to get there with your ship. Let's go back there and look. Whoa, what's this? Hidalgo. I'm sure it is. You just have to keep trying here. You gotta have faith. South 15, West 5. You can go that far south. This is East 0. Which means this is west? So what's right here? Yeah, we're West 5, but you can't go that far. Unless they're talking about all the way around, like in the Gulf of Aden. Which they could be. I'm gonna stop in Valencia and sell some sugar. Since I'm here, might as well make just a couple of dollars to help pay for all this food and water. Not the water, but you know what I mean. Keep these ships stocked. Gotta figure out where Juan is. Should I circle all the way around Africa and look for him up in that cape by Mecca? You think he's in there? Never know. Tough call. Does Valencia have anything worth buying? No, they don't. Even the firearms. I could get some firearms and go down to Africa, but the firearms are cheaper in Lisbon. And I need the money. I would need my whole bank account to make that happen. He's out to get Juan. Yeah, I know that, but where is he? Pirate. Know how far south do you think you gotta take those firearms to make it a good sale? I haven't done the Santo Domingo trip, I suppose I should. Here we go, 24 days. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go back up to Lisbon and restock. At that point, we'll make a decision about if we're going to go back around the Cape and look for Ali in the Gulf of Aden. Or he'll get one eventually, but then he'll search for somebody else. So, King has given me a task, I gotta get it done. should go get porcelain from Bordeaux. Whoop, who was that? Who was that? Probably nobody applicable to what I'm looking for. Lightning? That's a pirate. Well, let's get him. 2, 3, cross. You want to be right behind him. There we go. We're not going to have a lot of time, but we'll get him. Alright, what do these ships look like? Oh, they're a bunch of weenie ships. No problem. Open fire. .38. Jose, his battle skill needs to go up. Yeah, see, he's not doing a lot of damage. That's a sink right there. That's a sink also. Send him down to Davy Jones. Culverins. It's not going to do a lot of damage. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to go with the flow on this one. Ride it straight up. Fire. Start hitting that main flagship. Fire. Jose's getting his battle XP. Can't say he didn't. I don't think he'll be able to sink that in one shot, but he's getting close. He's getting close. That'll put him down to the bottom. Hand to hand, okay. I see what you mean. That's ineffective. Let's weaken him up a little bit. Wow. 1. Nope, Jose can't even get in range. Alright, up and here and sink it. There we go. Up and in. And sunk. So much for Lightning's fleet. Improved battle skill is always a good thing. Little extra gold in the hand. Alright. Load Robert's ship. Load Jose's ship. Load the extra water here. Miguel's ship will take the lumber and the water. Cool. Well, that's so much for him. We probably would have gotten more if we had cleared my purse first. See, I'm maxed at 60k. I didn't even think about that. Keep those guys happy. What we got there? Luciano. Alright, that's a Portuguese privateer. He's a good guy. Or you might even say Luciano. One, two. Straight up. Alright, back at the home port. Put the money in there for a second. And what have we got on these ships? I still have 800 sugar here, which I do need to get rid of. Okay. Let's go with 39. We'll take the sugar for 13. And we're out of here. I'm gonna go to Bordeaux on a quick one. Just to get rid of this sugar. I don't think that Ali is coming up here. I think he's way around the other side of Africa. I think we're gonna have to sail down there if we're gonna look for him. See how fast these ships are moving now that the guys have some sailing experience? Remember when they couldn't move the ship at all? It was real sluggish. Now we're in much better shape. I'm gonna use that lumber too. Best to just use it all up rather than leave it on the dock somewhere. Just took one little cannon fire right here. Okay, first things first, sell the sugar. I see. It's fine. We can do it in a couple installments. Dragon, porcelain, please. Okay, and then sell the rest of the sugars on both ships. And then fill those ships. Alright, 94. There we go. Where to, Captain? Well, I'll tell you where. We're going to head back to Lisbon. On our way. 27 days is fine. When I get to Lisbon, I'm going to do a transfer man. I'm probably going to put about 85 to 90 men per ship. We're not going to go max because we're getting ourselves ready to head south around the Cape. I have to find Ali from Turkey. And he is not in the Mediterranean. He is not in the Mediterranean. So we'll go find him. Debark, port call, Lisbon, go. Alright. First things first, transfer men. Let's see what the balance looks like here. 95? What's a good balance here? 88? I see. So what, 90? 90? 93? And that's perfectly reasonable. Transfer, supplies. From Miguel, yes. I'm going to dump the lumber. Don't need it. Let's see. Food is 733. What's happening on this ship? 454. This is where I wish they would have let you have more ships. You know? Food at 34. And then what's this one look like? 353. It's not a lot of free barrels there. We'll sail short and we'll stop somewhere along the western coast. We'll stop in Morocco. There you go. Where to, Captain? I'll tell you where. We're going to go right to here. We're going to sell the porcelain. This porcelain. 557. And we're going to buy firearms. At 59, which is a really nice price, but maybe we go to 58? Fill it. Alright. Sell everything that's on this boat. And sell even a little bit more off of the final one, Marco's ship, for 74. And buy what's on the Dragon? Firearms. 800. Sell the rest of what's here. Can I fill that ship for what I've got left in my coin purse? Firearms at 50? Yes. Excellent. Okay. Next thing's next. Savings. Withdraw. Wow. 432. 19 is good. Now we'll go to the inn. Take a quick check-in. Good old Fernando. Tip. South 35, East 40. Man, where is he going? Oh, he's coming back around the Cape now. No, it's East 40, not West 40. No, he's going towards Zaytan. Yeah. We've got to go all the way if we're going to follow him. We're going to do that on the next stream, guys. We're going to do that on stream 7. So, for part 7 is when we're going to go after Ali. So at this point, here we are. Saving it here. Alright, I'll see you guys again next time for part 7, where we go after Ali somewhere off the coast of India. Take care, everybody.